Hey internet, guess who finally invested in a tripod? This girl. She's just a girl. Today I wanted to film a video about boys. Ugh. I am in no way an expert, but I do have a bit of experience, and I mean, I never take my own advice, but it is pretty good, I think. So hopefully you'll take my advice. So some key boy advice that I really think everyone can benefit from. Even if you're a guy, you can take this as girl advice. It's just a general people advice thing. If someone wants to see you, they will make the effort to see you. They will make time. If they want to talk to you, they will talk to you. These days we have Facebook, we have texts, we have all kinds of messaging apps and programs. We have Snapchat, we have Instagram, Twitter. You can literally see what someone is doing 24/7 if they're an active phone person. If not, it's a bit harder, but they still probably have a phone that they are able to see your messages on, hear the notifications on, and if they want to pick it up and call you, they can. And if they don't, that's not because they have a valid excuse every time. It's probably because they genuinely just don't want to talk to you. And that sucks. They could even write you a fucking letter if they wanted to. Personally, if I had an owl fly up to my window with a little love note in it, I'd probably have to marry that person. Even more so if the owl looked like Hedwig. One of my favorite quotes goes along the lines of, don't plant seeds in people's gardens when you know they're not gonna water them. They're gonna let your flowers die. They're not gonna water your flowers, they're not gonna look after your flowers or your orange trees or whatever you wanna plant. They're not gonna put the time in, and you know that. So why are you investing your prize seeds and plant and life into this person's garden when you know that the things are just gonna die and not be looked after? It's the same with your feelings. Why are you investing all these feelings into someone that you know is gonna be shit and treat you like shit? And then after that, why do you put up with them treating you like shit? It just... One thing I really hate is when I meet these women or girls that seem so independent and confident and just like are amazing, but they don't see that, and they date these dickheads who just fuck them around basically and treat them like shit. You're like, you don't deserve that, and they know that they don't. They know. When you're in the situation, you can logically see that you should get out of it. But there's this thing, this little old thing called feelings and emotions, and you can't help who you have feelings for, unfortunately, and it really, really sucks. There have been countless boys who I have felt strongly for, and when they don't feel it back, it's so frustrating. And it's even more frustrating when they say that they do feel it back, but then they don't act upon that. Like, what are you doing? My best advice is, if people keep telling you what a dickhead your boyfriend or the guy you're seeing is, if they keep telling you deserve better, if they keep telling you that you are out of that person's league, and you know in your heart that it's true, but you're a bit in denial because you randomly have these frustrating feelings towards this person, maybe it's not the best idea to continue with them, because it's just gonna end in tears. And I've always been a strong advocate of follow your heart, listen to your heart, and just be open about your feelings. I've also always been a huge advocate of be happy, do what makes you happy. And you may think that you like this person so much and that they're gonna come around, but I really don't think that they are. I don't think anyone understands boys. I don't even think boys understand boys. But hopefully one day you will find someone who will make you realize why it never worked out with anyone else. I'm literally such a hopeless romantic. I wouldn't say I believe in soulmates, but I do believe in love. And I think that when you do love someone or you feel that strongly, you should just be able to easily go about it. It shouldn't be complicated. If it's complicated, then you have to kind of ask yourself, is this worth it? Am I happy? Because if you're not happy, then you shouldn't be in it. It's hard to look at things logically when you are so confused by your feelings, like your feelings get in the way, and that sucks. I think all in all, you just need to be honest and upfront. Not everyone wears their hearts on their sleeves. I do, unfortunately, and I like to talk everything out and be like, this is how I feel, I need to know how you feel, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I feel you're not doing, let's change that, let's make this work. And if they're not willing to do that, then it won't work for us. So it's a hard one. You have to know what works for you, you have to be honest and true to yourself, and you have to make sure that you're happy, because no one else is going to look out for you as well as yourself is. If someone is constantly making you feel shitty about yourself, making you feel sad, making you feel a bit worthless, then do not waste your time on them. Do not let them make you feel like that, because it gets to a point where you just get yourself into this deep hole and you can't get out, and you're stuck in there with them, and you know that you could do better. But your heart's telling you that they're really cool and that they can be nice sometimes, so it's fine, but really it's not. If someone makes you feel like shit more often than not, then ditch them. Please ditch them. And this whole forever alone concept when you're like 16 or even 20 or even 30 is just ridiculous. You have so much time to find someone. Try and focus on yourself. If a boy comes along in that time, then great. If not, you'll find one eventually. Do not panic. You're not gonna end up a crazy cat lady forever alone. That's not a thing. Unless you're a horrible person, in which case, then maybe, sorry. Another one of my favorite quotes is, everyone is so busy trying to find the right person that they forget to try and be the right person. Which is basically saying that everyone's looking for this perfect partner or this perfect person that they wanna love them and they wanna love and they wanna spend the rest of their lives with, but they forget to love themselves, and they forget to work on themselves as a person, to make themselves happy and to make themselves a lovable person, I guess. I'm not saying that you need to work on yourself so that people will date you, because that's ridiculous. You need to make yourself the person that you want to be. You want to be happy with yourself before someone else can be happy with you. You need to love yourself before anyone else can love you. So I'm sorry that this was such a rambly video. I hope that something did help in this video. I kind of just went on a bit of a hating men rampage because I've got some personal boy issues at the moment that I'm just real mad about. Let me know in the comments any of your boy dramas or shitty boy stories that you were just like, no. Let me know any kind of thing that you have going on, and if you ever need advice or want to talk or anything like that, please feel free to message me or leave me a comment, whatever you like. I also have a Facebook page which you can message me on if you want to do like a private message. It's linked in my description, so feel free to leave one there. And please just focus on yourself, focus on making yourself happy, doing what makes you happy, and try and see your worth, because you are enough, you are worth it, and you are amazing. Thank you as always for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye!